Sonya, welcome. Sonya, there's a lot of talk about grocery pricing and consumer expectations now on keeping prices low, but how do you manage to do that while still maintaining your principles, still maintaining quality?
Well, quality is foundational to who Whole Foods is as a brand. So that's an area that will never compromise. We have very clear quality standards of what we can and can't sell. So that is the basis of our assortment. And at the same time, we're very sensitive to what's happening with customers. We know folks are more price sensitive than ever, and that's customers that are both on a fixed budget and customers that aren't. Everyone is watching prices more than they have before. What we've seen in general is a tendency for customers to seek out more sales and promotions, as well as our own brand, which we're really excited about. We've seen tremendous growth in that space. And our focus is really on working with our supplier partners to make sure that we can manage costs together. And then as a retailer, making smart investments to bring prices down on the items that matter most to our customers.
Consumer behaviors change over time. How, at the moment, are shoppers redefining what healthy is? And how's that impacting what's going into their baskets?
I think at the highest level, folks have moved from the paradigm as health being weight management to health being wellness, which is, I think, really exciting. I think there's a big focus on eating less processed, more whole foods. We obviously excel in this space as a retailer. A lot of the work that we've done and the standards that we've had since we've started really lean into making sure we have clean food, less processed food, and whole foods. We've also seen a lot of trends around what people are eating, how they're comprising their plates, so to speak. And in particular, the thing that's jumped out recently is around protein. So we're seeing tremendous growth in dairy, meat, and seafood, and a tendency for customers to gravitate back towards more traditional animal proteins.
What's the next frontier in responsible sourcing, and what role do you think that grocery retailers can play in a more sustainable food system?
Well, we view ourselves as a retailer as really creating the platform that will provide access to customers around more sustainable food solutions, as well as really having a responsibility to our suppliers in being able to support them in the farming, growing, ranching practices that will allow those products to be produced at scale and in our food system. We're really excited about a lot of the work that's happening in regenerative agriculture. Currently at Whole Foods, we have over 300 items in regenerative agriculture. In fact, this past week, we just launched the first brand that offers regenerative frozen fruit, which is a neat thing. But there's tons of happening in that space, still a lot of learning going on. And we really just are focused on partnering with suppliers to make sure that we can bring that to market and help support a more sustainable food system broadly.
Sonia, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.